This is interesting.
What?
No, it's just that I can't change the orientation. Like it's gonna be vertical always. Yeah.
Are we live?
We are live. Yeah, we are live.
Hi.
Hello. All right, but we'll continue. All right. So, hi everybody. So right now we're in the studio with Fred, and Fred's working together with Hunter on this full-arm Doré inspired piece. And they got inspired by Roy's Follow the Dan painting, which I can show you. And we'll channel back to Fred in a moment. But here, Fred's got a book dedicated to Gustav Doré, and it has all of his illustrations from his life that in his career that he's done. The most really intriguing thing about Doré is that when he uses when he does his shadows, he only uses the lines and manipulates like the thickness of the lines and the thinness of the lines. Here, I'm gonna try to show you a little piece. Actually, I'm gonna show you a little piece on the painting, the illustration that Fred and Hunter chose. So this is a Fall the Dam, where all the angels have been condemned back to hell. Now, let's see. So you can see a little bit. If you look kind of closer, you can see there's just some lines going on. The YouTube live is kind of a little bit harder to show much details. But squint your eyes, you can see some of the lines that are poking through. And from that illustration, Fred took some of the angels, so, and did some renderings because we kind of can see their faces. It's a little bit hard to make out their features on their face. You have the feeling of the expression, which is actually quite unique to how Doré captures the expression using just the shadows. But since we had to translate to tattooing, so I took some different pictures of some cute of a head angles just to get the right structure, but to see where the shadows fall. So here's one example where he took one of Doré's angels, and eventually he did a bit of rendering to make it the face more fleshed out, gives it more detail, more different tones, fleshing out the eyes and the specific features of the face. And here he's done the same with the muscle tones with the angels as well. Now we're gonna go back to Fred. Are you here?
Galera, a gente vai fazer essa live português e inglês, ok? Português e English. If you guys have any questions, send to us. Se vocês tiverem alguma dúvida, manda pra gente. E do we have people? Okay.
Got people.
Cool. So when Hunter come out with the idea to do like a Doré sleeve, I was very excited about the idea. He's one of my favorite graphic artists per se, but it's very hard to translate him into it too. He produced a type of image that it's very attractive, who convince like people very easy because it's really literally like very beautiful, and there's like sort of magic in his image. But my thing for me is like to be able to translate Jorge into tattoo is not about to follow like the outlines who define it, his image. First of all, because it's very hard because there is no really separation between the outline and the shading and the shadows. If you zoom in, and most of his engravings, especially the ones that we are using, probably want to show this for you guys,
Show
right?
them
Like
the one they were
show them like
the process you did.
the face of the original image here.
The original one is this guy. Actually, right. They're like
Oh yeah, this guy is a good example because I'm
Yeah.
working on him right now. So this is the original face taken off her finger, and there is like no separation between like the shading and the and then I needed to build like this type. of definition to represent this face. Okay? But what is most important, it's for me when I'm tattooing like Doré, is to be able to translate like Doré like vibe energy into a tattoo language.
And that's what you did with like the direction and
Yeah.
for the angels, right? Because now you're working on the body than just
Yes.
the body.
Then like we use like things like this visual line that starts in this face here. And like this face is orientated in the same direction as the arm. And I put like the shadow of the hair here, following like the same diagonal all the way up. And I'm like, and here it's like kind of a V shape. The cloud here connecting with this arm and this arm like all the way up, directing us for the Lucifer, which is like the main character of the image. But if you go like to this direction, we have again like the middle line of the face, the arm, the hairline, then the clouds, and all the clouds here, all the way to his triceps. Yes, it's a little example of like a composition scams that I did along his arm, but it's more like to direct like our eyes. But yeah, for Juhe, what I wanted most is to be able to translate the energy of his artwork into a tattoo and not using his image as like a outlined image only.
And you can do that for the color of your ink too.
Hmm?
The color of your ink.
Oh
Because
yeah,
it's not just like a normal black.
yeah. We are working with two different blacks for this tattoo. One it's neutral black, and the other one it's neutral warm black. I would say. I don't know if you guys can see the difference here. Yes, it's possible. Like you guys can tell, like the one in the background it's like warm black, and the other one for the Lucifer is like a neutral black. So yeah, we're using two different blacks to make like the contrast even like.
You can really see like the angels are like in the forefront. Like they're kind of like pushed out because of the contrast. So I feel like the angels come out and more.
Yes. E é isso, galera, fazendo essa manga aqui inspirada, baseada no Doré, mais que inspirada, baseada. E o Doré tem ele produz um tipo de imagem que é muito encantador, é muito sedutor. E é muito fácil a gente olhar o trabalho dele e pensar em tatuagem, até quem não é tatuador. Mas esse lugar que o Doré alicerça o trabalho dele é bastante difícil de traduzir em tatuagem, porque ele constrói uma imagem que é atmosférica e não tem uma definição, que nem a gente tem aqui, entre forma e sombra. Então ele trabalha com linha e uma linha que começa como sombra, vira uma linha de outline, ali, uma linha que define o formato do rosto, depois ela volta a ser sombra, ela some na luz. E é maravilhoso isso do trabalho dele, né? Ele grava a placa de cobre ou de madeira tal qual alguém que está pintando. E aí eu preciso traduzir a potência que vem desse tipo de construção em linguagem de tatuagem. Ao mesmo tempo, eu acho que é isso que eu tô fazendo aqui. Provavelmente vai ser uma das melhores tatuagens de Doré que já foi feita. Pela compreensão da imagem e da construção que o próprio autor teve para fazer, né? E esse é o grande desafio. É contar essa história, é honrar a energia da imagem e fazer acontecer. É isso, galera. Se alguém tiver alguma dúvida aí, qualquer coisa, vou ficar super feliz de conectar aqui com vocês, conversar e Só mandar. Vou ficar tatuando aqui por um tempo. A Juanjo vai colocar o telefone ali no tripé. E se alguém quiser falar alguma coisa, if one has like any question, now it's the time. Do you have anything, Joe?
No, no
All right,
questions.
so
No questions yet. But yours down to open to answer, no?
sure.
Yeah,
But you can put on the tripod so people can
that's true.
follow the process.
Right.
That's it.
All right, so I'm gonna do a little test and try to orient this horizontally.
But why? Like, now that we started, like vertical, keep vertical.
Just keep vertical.
Yeah.
Okay. I think that might be the best case.
Let me see. The line, how it's going on. Okay, you can.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I think we're gonna actually end here for the night. But Fred's books are actually gonna be open. So Fred's gonna be traveling to Europe. Next year, he's actually gonna be traveling to LA and in Brazil, which is coming close. So if anybody would like to meet up with Fred to book a tattoo, feel free to send him a contact for his email, which is in your profile, right? Yeah. Yep. Any questions you have for Fred, feel also free to message him through his email, and he'll answer right back with you. All right. Well, have a good night.
Obrigado, galera. Thank you, all you guys.